Yo, what's going on, my Veve OGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromy, the Gale, back at it again with another VV video. So the pump party on Veve is still ongoing. Nobody's called the cops yet, we're still out here partying. Things are going up, skyrocketing, touching all-time highs, and it's a good time. But in this video, I just wanted to talk about what I think might be next, provided this pump is legit. And I just wanted to talk about a few miscellaneous things and just go over my thoughts. And then we're going to call it a video. So without further ado, let's breeze into it. Okay, I think I want to start things off by taking a look at Todd McFarlane, aka my worst mistakes recently. There's 145 left in the market. He has reached an all-time high price of 6.3K as of now. At this rate, he'll touch 7K by the time you're watching this video. But yeah, so where to begin? I recently sold a Todd McFarlane for a Steamboat Mickey Ultra Rare. I sold my Todd McFarlane for like 3.1K and then bought a Steamboat Mickey for like 3.5K. And then I sold another one in hopes to get another Steamboat Mickey. But Steamboat Mickey ran up to like 4K, right? And I just got stuck with the gems and I never bought back into the Todd McFarlane. So now I'm stuck with 3,000 gems or a little less. And Todd McFarlane has ran up to 6.3K. So lesson here is just hold. Just hold. This is the first NFT on the app. This is the first appearance Batman. I mean, this is something you don't want to play around with. I got 2 left. I could have been sitting pretty with 3, but you live and you learn. Small lesson to learn, and I'm definitely going to heed it going forward. But yeah, Todd has reached an all-time high, and what can you do? Hopefully you have one, because he's running. Let's stick with the Batman Black and White series. Brian Boland Penguin. Can you believe he is 1K? This is like one of the very first items that I bought on Veve. Let's take a look at it real quick. Take a look at the data. Yeah, I got this one for retail for 43 gems, and it's currently 1,000 gems. I've had plenty of opportunities to get a second one, and I should have. There's only 3,250 editions, and this is a first appearance, and this is the only penguin in the whole Black and White series. I don't know what I was thinking by not grabbing a second one. I had so many opportunities. Like, we always talk about the first appearance Joker and the first appearance Harley Quinn because they're iconic, but we rarely talk about the Penguin. We slept on the Penguin, and now the Penguin has ran on us. So let's look at Jim Lee Joker real quick. 764, about to touch 800. I did pretty good with him. I'm holding 3, so I'm happy about that. I like to hold 3 if possible. 1 to sell when the price is right, 1 to possibly trade or sell again, and then 1 to hold for the long term. Same with Harley Quinn. I had 7 at one time, but I slowly but surely sold off as she kept rising in price. And now I'm down to 3 as well, which is a solid number. But yeah, the lesson here is to just hold. If it's season 1 and first appearance and a popular character, your best bet is to hold. So we've seen the Carmine Infantino Robin touch like 2.6K, but he's came back down to less than 2K, so that's good for anybody who was looking to pick him up. Same with the Jim Lee Joker. Him and Carmine Infantino do the same thing pretty much, so he's came back down too. So he's in range for anybody who might be looking to get him before he really runs up. And yeah, oh yeah, Joe Madureira Batman. This is one of my favorite Batman in the series on the app so far, and he touched 1K, I believe, or he's about to. So I used to have 2, I only have 1 now, and I'm kind of thinking about getting another one. I really like this one, and I don't think I'm gonna sell it for a long time. So yeah, that's a good one to have. And then I just want to take a look at Dad Bod Batman real quick. 547 gems. Everything is running up in this series, and Rizzo was the big surprise of the week so far. He's touched 14K. That's crazy. A lot of people think that Todd can flip Rizzo. I think it's going to take some time, but he's getting up there as well. So this is going to be an interesting battle between Rizzo and Todd. I think Todd will win out over time, but for now, Todd is king of this series. And with that being said, let me go to Darwin Cook Batman real quick. He's currently touched 127. I think this is an all-time high. This is pretty low. Darwin Cook Batman was the last Batman to sell out back in the day in the store. He has 9,000 editions, but I think people are sleeping on him as well. So yeah, I mean, he might be one of the ones you might want to take a look at. Darwin Cook is no joke. And yeah, so that's all I got to say about that. Let's move on. Let's take a look at a few more items on the app that are pumping. Catwoman. She has seen an all-time high of 190 gems, on her way to 200. She used to be 50 gems, just sitting there for the longest time. Let's go to Batgirl. She is looking at a floor of 71 gems. She's getting up there, and she should be touching 100 in no time, being one of the best looking collectibles on the app, in my opinion. If we go to the DC Artist Alley collection, we'll see that Wonder Woman is going back up to her all-time high of 450 gems. She was sitting at, low 300s about like 2 to 3 days ago. So yeah, she's another blue chip, and let's take a look at her details real quick. 9,999 editions, and yeah, first appearance. So I don't know if this window is closing, but she could touch 500 to possibly 600 in a couple of weeks if this continues. Yeah, so what I want to look at now is what I think might be next to pump, if this pump is legit, if it's here to stay, if people are truly buying on this app, then I believe the golden moments will probably be the next to see an increase in price. These have been sleeping for a while now, surprisingly. And let's start with Wall-E. I think he's one of the best spends right now, at less than 500 gems. I think I'm thinking about getting me another one, but I just want to prioritize my gems right. And I think Wall-E would be a good buy. But I'm also looking at C3PO, because I don't have one yet, and he's sitting at 1K, and I think he could run. He could definitely run at any given moment, being the first Star Wars NFT, as well as R2-D2. He's a little pricey, but not as high as where I believe he might go. He could touch 3K at any given moment, probably even jump to 4K if the right investor comes in and just sweeps these prices. R2-D2, man, I'm really gonna kick myself in the future, I'm sure, for not getting one of him. Iron Man, of course, like, it's Iron Man. He should be at least 1K. I don't know. I'm surprised he's still sub 1K. Yeah, I mean, this is a steal price. People are going to be kicking themselves for not, swooping in on the Disney moments. Elsa, 1.1K, 1.2K. She's getting up there. And then Bart and Homer, 700 gems. Still pretty cheap for being the first Disney moments dropped. And the pizza truck, of course. There's only going to ever be one pizza truck on the app, so 700 gems. That's pretty good. That's pretty affordable still. So yeah, I think the Disney moments might be the next to run up if whales and newcomers are still buying items like we believe. And yeah, the partner statue is sitting at 14K basically. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting me at least one more of these before people start to turn their attention to these golden moments. I don't think this video will cause a pump. I hope it doesn't, but I had to talk about them anyway. So yeah, Disney golden moments are still sleeping, and there's not going to be another series. I think this was a one-time deal, so that's going to solidify the value of these golden moments right here. This was like Disney's grand opening on the Veve app. So yeah, once these are gone, the prices are going to skyrocket. So with that being said, let's move on. So going back to the theme of when everybody's looking to the right, you want to look to the left. Let's take a look at Groot. So now that the holiday has passed and the hype is gone, this common group is 26 gems. Now let's take a look at how many there are. There are 28,888. Now this seasonal theme might be hurting it a little bit, but still, it's a first appearance of a Guardian of the Galaxy, and he's 26 gems. Now what a lot of people don't like to do or are afraid to do is start stacking these up now. December is 11 months away because we just got out of the holiday season, but this is the time to be stacking such items when absolutely nobody is thinking about them. And when November and December rolls around and these start creeping up to 50 to 70 to maybe even 100 gems, that is when you start looking like a genius. It's way before anybody even starts thinking about it. So let's take a look at the uncommon, which is animated. 39 gems, just about $10 more. This is a steal for an animated collectible on Veve. There are 18,888 of these. Let's take a look at the rare 128 gems. It's got music tied to it. I think Christmas music or holiday music, but these are all very low. And this is one of the items you want to be looking at when nobody's thinking about it. So let's take a look at another item that recently dropped. Deadpool common is 88 gems. This is a pretty this is a fan favorite. It's Deadpool. I don't even probably have to explain him to you. Let's take a look at the uncommon. 54 gems. All right, this is a steal as well for a first appearance Deadpool. It's got the ugly sweater, but as we've seen, if you put him inside the Coca-Cola snow globe, his clothes come off. So we have reason to believe that we may be able to take these the sweater and the hat off, and if and when that happens, his price is going to skyrocket because once again, this is a first appearance Deadpool. So this is where you want to be looking while nobody else is looking this way. We got an animated Deadpool for less than 300 gems. This is crazy. Let's take a look at the secret rare, 1.4k gems. Okay, that's respectable. But now let's take a look at the Coca-Cola snow globes. I have none currently, but let's take a look at the common, 149. It's Coca-Cola, I don't need to say more than that. The uncommon is being highly disrespected. I know that this is holiday themed, but this one is pretty neutral. It's a snow globe, which is usually tied to the holiday season, but 10,888 editions. Now this is a sleeper. I don't have any. I need to start accumulating, but yeah, it's Coca-Cola, guys. So you never know what kind of utility might possibly be added to this in the future. And this is Coca-Cola's first drop on Veve. So yeah, I think Coca-Cola is one that we need to be looking at while everybody's not thinking about it. And then last but not least, I want to talk about Storm. She's the first X-Men, and only 50 gems. I think she's gonna move like Spider-Man in the future. The first Spider-Man never dropped on Veve. It's just taking a while for people to recognize. I think the uncommon has one of the best poses, and she's going for 40 gems. Less than the common. That's crazy. This is a steal right here, I think, in my opinion. There's 12,500. This is the first X-Men. She's an Omega level mutant, one of the most powerful mutants in the X-Men series. And yeah, I think she's being slept on, and she will have her day in the sun. Even the ultra rare, that's basically 250 gems. That's affordable. I bought one for 500. If I would have known, I would have waited, but you never know. And the secret rare is going for 1.1k. So yeah, I think Storm is another item that we need to be looking at while nobody else is looking at her. So with that being said, let us move on. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So yeah, my friends, a lot of things are popping off on Veve, and it's only the first week of the new year. We got so much to look forward to, and I can't wait. Should be an exciting year. Let's get through January 1st, because I think we still got a whole bunch coming up that we might not even be expecting. So with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice, because I am learning just like you guys. I'm just your friendly neighborhood genius, updating you guys and documenting my journey on this awesome app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear with a grain of salt, because things could change. And with that being said, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and huddle strong, my friends. Later.